Are we possibly getting Pokemon Gen 4 Remix for the Switch? The Switch Lite analog drifting saga continues. And House of the Dead is coming to Switch. Reboot, remake, I don't know. Diamond and Pearl are beloved Pokemon games, Gen 4, right after Ruby and Sapphire. I spent the most time on these games. We'll get into that in a minute. But there are rumors abound that we're possibly getting remakes for them. We're overdue for Pokemon remakes, right? Pokemon Let's Go, Pikachu and Eevee, I don't think that really counts. It's like, it does, but it's like, it's a separate thing from mainline Pokemon. People will try to, there was a big argument like, is this mainline? It's a side game, right? It's not a mainline Pokemon game. Don't at me, just please don't. It's not. So we're long overdue for this. People have been wanting this since the 3DS. We got Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, and people are like, when we're getting this Gen 4 remake? Come on, Nintendo. My cord's stuck. God, son of a bitch. There we go. When are we getting this? People have been wanting this forever. So it's very nostalgic for a huge chunk of the Pokemon fan base, myself included. But like I said, we'll get into that in a minute. But the reason why there's speculation for this is there's someone from some Pokemon reselling merch website. I don't remember the name. I'm sorry, I forgot to write it down. I got this story from My Nintendo News though. Someone in the group, in our FUgameCrue group chat, was talking about it, and I looked into it, and there it is, haha. But there's tons of Sinnoh Pokemon merch coming starting December this year and to next year, a lot of it. And it's like, why else would they be cranking out Sinnoh merch like this hard, right? We got Pokemon Sword and Shield aren't even out yet, and then the month after we're just gonna start cranking out 4th gen stuff. It got people thinking, they're like, wait a minute, this doesn't make sense unless there's some business tie here, which that does make sense, right? You see a lot of Gen 4 merch, there's no reason for it. Oh, looks like we might be getting a Gen 4 remakes. And like I said earlier, we are overdue. We are long overdue for a Gen 4 remake. People have been clamoring it for forever. Maybe it'll take some of the bitter taste out of people's mouths from Sword and Shield, because, you know, there's a whole debacle around that, like, oh my god, maybe they'll add in all the Pokemans. They'll be like, you know what, we fucked up Sword and Shield, but your Gen 4 remakes, we got them all in here, baby. We'll see. But I loved Gen 4. I had over 600 hours in Pokemon Diamond, from Eevee training Pokemon and shiny hunting. I loved chaining shinies. It was a great time. I really love that. I played this game every day after high school, pretty much. And what's funny about Pokemon Diamond is, I don't remember the exact year it came out, but I was in high school, I believe. And when it came out, I was like, none of my friends knew that I was into like Pokemon games and stuff like that. I kept it tight under wraps at the time because I was like, dude, they're gonna think I suck. So I had my grandma go to Walmart the day it came out and buy it for me. And then I was out with hanging out with my friends, and then she told me, she came to pick me up, and she's like, I got your game, and I was like, oh, okay. I was like trying to get her to be quiet. I was like, no, don't mention it. I would hide the game under my bed in case my friends came over, and eventually one day one of my friends caught me playing it, and they're like, oh, I play that too, and I was like, are you serious right now? So we were all undercover nerds back then, but now it's cool to be nerd. You're like, yeah, I like Pac-Man, come on. What do you think this is, Charman, Pikachu? Yeah, I love them, they're awesome. But it was like a weird time period, I feel like, at that time. The internets weren't so, it wasn't in everybody's face like it is now. It definitely was popping off like a motherfucker, but I didn't have Instagram, I didn't have Facebook, I didn't have MySpace. I was not a very internet-y boy, and most of my friends were. Now everybody has a million social medias, so it's a lot different. But this is exciting. I went on a little rant, little tangent there, but this is exciting. I really hope it's true. I would love to dive into some revamped Gen 4. Hopefully they keep all the fun stuff that I liked in there. The starters for Gen 4 kind of whatever. Infernape's really cool. Empoleon is all right, and then we got Torterra, I think his name is, and you're just like, okay, well, they're all right. They're all right. Infernape's cool, but that's, you know, whatever. Gen 3 I think is better than Gen 4. Gen 2 is the best. I'm a Gen 2er for life, but I have the most time with Gen 4, just because it was like a sweet spot in high school. You know, after I didn't have much to do at night, I was like, just gaming my life away. So I'd like to relive some of that, get some nostalgia in my blood, and have some fun. Hopefully this is true, and I mean, why else would they be cranking out merch? So I'll report on it if I hear more. Oh, the Switch Lite. There are more and more reports of drifting coming in every day. pretty much. The thing's been out not even 2 weeks. It's been 9 days out, and we're already just like drift. Everybody's saying drift, and I'm like, okay, well, is it really drift, or is like I saw people in the comments saying like mine was drifting like 20 minutes after playing, and then I recalibrated, and it's been fine ever since. I don't know if there's like some weird technical issue, possibly not actually like a manufacturing issue. Who knows? We're looking into it. We got a top team checking it out for you guys. Don't worry. We're just gonna watch Spawn Wave videos, and then I'll be like, oh, that's all right. That's it. Yeah, it's been added to the official class action lawsuit, the Joy-Con drift class action lawsuit that's been going on for a while. The Switch Lite has been added to that because people are reporting these issues across all social media, and the lawyers are like, you know what? Lump it in there. It's the same damn thing. Get it in there, which is true. It is the same damn thing. They're the same damn controllers. Well, why shouldn't it be a part of it? It's the same exact issue with the Nintendo Switches. Of course, it should be a part of it. But I was looking at the paperwork for this that the lawyers submitted. I don't know where you submit it to, the court. I don't know what court it is, but this paperwork was 101 pages long. I was scrolling through and I was like, oh my God. Just like pages of text and text and text, and there's random pages like pictures and text, like just taking apart everything. I was like, oh my God, they did so much work. Jesus Christ, 101 pages? This is a goddamn novel about analog sticks drifting on Nintendo Switch. It's outrageous, it's ridiculous, but I guess that, I mean, you know, they're doing their due diligence here, sticking it to Nintendo because, you know, Nintendo was known for quality. What happened to the quality assurance here? Was there not testing? Like, they used to test like DS's and shit out the ass and make sure they were just like these tanks, and now the Switch Lite, like 20 minutes out of the box, like, it's broken, ha! It's like, what? Come on, what's going on here, Nintendo? Can we not get some quality testing, or I don't know what the deal is. But anyways, after the initial class action lawsuit was set up, Nintendo offered to fix Joy-Cons for free. They're like, whoa, pump the brakes, guys. We got you. Don't sue us. Take it easy. I don't know how they're going to respond to the Switch Lite being added to it. Maybe like, you know what? We'll fix everything for free. If you ever have a problem with any Nintendo product, fuck it. Just send it to us and we'll give you a new one. I don't know what they're going to do. I guess we'll see. Maybe they'll eventually come out with like Switches where like, we guarantee these Joy-Cons are good. These analog sticks are good. Try it, baby. Like with improved Joy-Cons or joysticks and analog sticks, whatever. We'll see. I'll keep you updated on that as well. But it was interesting to see that it was added. I'm over here on the fence. I'm like, if mine starts drifting, boy, I'm jumping on your ass, Nintendo. I'm gonna come after you with my boys. I don't remember the law firm. It's some silly names, but I'm jumping in right there with you. I'm gonna get you. Because I need my Monet. If I'm gonna give you my money, you're gonna have to give me a quality product. I don't know what to tell you. And some wacky little weird news. House of the Dead is getting a remake or a reboot. It wasn't really clear. It said remake and reboot, and I'm like, remake and reboot? I guess. All right, whatever. House of the Dead is coming to Switch, and Sega's been killing it on the Switch lately. They've been killing it in pretty much all regards. The Sega Classic is pretty goddamn sick. I want to get one. I just haven't. I just have so many games right now. I'm just like, I'm not going to get to play this in forever. So I didn't buy one, but I will buy one eventually. I promise you that, Sega. You got my word. Is fingers crossed? Is that bad? I'm lying if my fingers are crossed. Never mind. Sorry. Don't look at the finger crossed. I mean Sega. But they got Monkey Ball coming, and apparently it's got Sonic in there. So this is all great. And hopefully they leave that classic line in from House of the Dead 2, I believe. It goes, I don't want to die. My God. I just wanted to do this whole story just to say that because it's so fun to say. And it's such a classic, fun, quotable line. But House of the Dead is great. It's very campy, very wacky, very fun. I feel like it'd be perfect on the Switch with the Joy-Cons. They work really well. They work, you know, I don't know how well compared to a Wiimote, but the Wii had tons of on-rail shooters. I don't know if any on the Switch so far. Maybe there's like some weird indie stuff or something like that I don't know about. But the Wii had a wealth of exclusive on-rail shooters, so it's nice to see some finally coming to the Switch. I mean, the Joy-Cons work pretty much just like the Wiimote, really. I mean, it's like you don't have to set up the bar and everything. If it's like even a little better, I don't know like I said, I don't know the accuracy compared to the two, but I'm excited to see a new House of the Dead. Classic franchise from a classic company. It's gonna be classic fun times. If you want to look like this badass on screen right here, head over to merch store FUgameCrue.bigcartel.com. We got stickers, shirts, mugs, all that fun stuff. Link to that in the description if you want to support the channel, but you don't want to buy merch. Patreon.com/FUgameCrue. You know the deal. Links to everything in the description. My personal channel, Cam's personal channel, our social medias, all the fun stuff. Get down there and play around, and I'll see you in the next one.
So I want to say thank you to your loyalty. Thank you for your support.
Oh,